guys, I'm Annie, and once again we're here trying our best to stay motivated and empowered. Well, 2020 is a year we will never forget, and the two words, COVID-19 and lockdown. So I've been thinking, if we do think about the lockdown, are there any benefits that we can remember and take with us into the future? Benefits like you cooked with your wife or your husband and you had no arguments. Or you played cards with your children and you discovered talents that you've never known before. Well, we all know things are changing and we're soon going back to normal. Or shall I rather say forward to normal. This means it's early morning rushes again, it's traffic, it's new procedures at work, it's seeing your colleagues again and wondering, how close may I go? So I prefer to change the whole concept and call it, let's go beyond normal. By now you know that I'd like to give you tools and I'm very concerned about excellence. The word I would like to teach you today is to be a visionary. So, what is a visionary? It's someone with foresight, someone who's willing to dream outrageously big dreams about the future, someone who's decided, I would like to see things happening with me. It's not that difficult, but we need to determine, is there a way that I can measure how close am I being a visionary? Well, I've worked out something. Give yourself a score from 1 to 10 and then you multiply the two and then we get an answer and see how close you are to 100. The two questions are, how important is it to you to be a visionary in this new beyond normal? The second question, are you willing to apply the tools we give you and try your best to really become a visionary? So if it's me today, I'll give myself an 8 for the first question because I think it's very important to be a visionary. The second question, how willing am I to really apply all the tools? Maybe not yet where I want to be, and I'll give myself a 4. Well, 8 times 4 is only 32. This really is giving me a kickstart into action. So guys, you know, I always conclude with tools. I thought about 2 tools today to help you to become a visionary. The first one is, think about the blind spots you have. Those sensory blocks that you've locked out certain opportunities, some information, something that's kept you locked in because you've got a blind spot. Maybe it was a person saying something to you, maybe a group you belong to and they labeled you as weird. Think about blind spots. And the other tool, a much nicer one, and that is think about 2 of your best qualities. Maybe you're a peacemaker. Maybe you are always consistent. And then you think about this, how can I put it all together and become a visionary in this new normal? And then you may conclude by asking yourself, how would I benefit? How would my company benefit? How would my whole family and community benefit if I become a visionary? I'd like you to go to my website, subscribe to my newsletter and learn about what I can offer to help you with more tools to become a visionary. One last thing, remember, a teacher can open a door for you, but you need to step in.